as you say, Mehdi, you're in the US, and I want to ask you also about how you think Andy Burnham can best deal with the most unusual character in the White House, because, you know, we all remember Keir Starmer giving him the letter from the king and making nice, and frankly, how little he got for that in the end. So what's your advice?
My advice is to stand firm. We're now seeing another ratcheting up of pressure on Iran. You could see Andy Burnham become prime minister at a time when the Iran war may restart in fury, if you look at Donald Trump's comments this week at the NATO summit in Turkey. So you need a British prime minister who's going to stand up to this president. Remember, look, there's two ways of dealing with Trump. World leaders are taking two paths. One is complete sycophant. Mark Rutte of the NATO Secretary General, just fawn all over Trump, tell him what he wants to hear. Erdogan of Turkey, take him to your palace with a horse guard parade. He loves that. The other way, as you and I know, Andrew, to stand up to bullies is to stand up to bullies. Don't appease, don't give an inch, make them respect strength. Mark Carney has kind of done a middle ground approach where he's kind of stood up where need be and then rolled over where Canada had to. I think that is the right way. Look, appeasing Trump in the long run never works. We've learned that lesson over 11 years.